In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, there is a very interesting, very useful principle of physics which we the humans needs to understand and we need to take advantage of it. I should like to put forward a very interesting example. There is a bridge crossing, and over this bridge there are hundreds of vehicles flying at the same time. Mean from this end to that end, and from that end to this end, and so are hundreds and hundreds of pedestrians and other several types of vehicle at the same time simultaneously passing over this bridge, but the bridge does not get damaged at all and does not collapses at all. And now suppose for a minute that all of that traffic has been blocked on the both sides, and none of the vehicle is on that bridge, none of the pedestrian is on that bridge. Now an army convoy, now a group of army soldiers has started marching from one side to the other side of the bridge, and this contingent, this group of the soldiers comprises only 0.5k, half 500 soldiers, but these 500 soldiers are passing and crossing through this bridge, mean like a march. They are throwing their feet on the ground on the bridge at the same time and rising at the same time. Now there is a huge probability that the bridge is going to collapse, that the bridge is going to get damaged severely. Why? Because the 500 feet with the full force are hitting the ground at the same time, at the same moment. So why? Because although these 500 are not many in numbers, these earlier there were 500 vehicles having a much more weight, plus several hundred pedestrians crossing the bridge at the same time. But there was no danger, there was no lurking danger of the bridge collapse. But now there is a huge probability that the bridge is going to be collapse. Why? Because 500 feet hitting the ground at the same time with the same, almost with the same force, generate a tremendous amount of energy. It is, believe me or not, it is like a nuclear bomb, although of very small intensity, but it multiplies the power like this one, the way that bomb does really. Now what we the humans can learn out of it, there is really an important lesson to learn out of it. And that important lesson is that we people are found fighting each other, having a kind of cold war with each other. So the energy of each person is going into a waste and does not generate any sort of good and positive results at all. So I think if at all we stop this conflict, and we stop using the energy against each other, and we do start using the same energy in the same direction at the same time, what is going to happen then? I think a tremendous amount of great and good results are going to be produced. Why? Because a simultaneous action for the same purpose, for the same cause, by so many of the people, I think it does generate a huge amount of energy. It does generate a huge amount of power, and that power and energy can work wonders for that group of people, whether it is an army, whether it is a contingent of the soldiers, whether it is a group of people working for the same cause in the same direction, whether even it is a family, whether it is even a nation, or even all the Muslims alike, all the human beings alike. I think what is going wrong at the same with us, why we are unable to develop, why we are unable to move forward, why we are unable to achieve our objectives, for one reason only. And that one reason is that on the one hand we are not hitting the ground at the same time with the same energy simultaneously, mean we are not having a kind of coordination, we are not synchronizing, along with each other. Rather, unfortunately, there is a kind of cold war going on between the humans working for the same company in the same direction. My dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, all what is needed is that we need to learn from this principle of physics. And I think we, if at all we do learn and we do take advantage of this thing, I believe that no aim is a big aim, no objective is a big objective. Everything else will become achievable, everything else will become attainable, everything else will become possessible. It is as simple as this one. The only thing is that we need to work upon it. The only thing is we need to pay proper attention to it. The only thing is that we need to take advantage of this principle of physics. Thank you.